Ready? 1, 2, 3, go.
Yeah, hi everyone. Good evening. Am I clearly audible and can you able to see the screen? Please let me know in the chat so that we can quickly start. And we have a lot of questions to discuss today, and which is very helpful for our upcoming Infosys examination. So please everyone, please let me know in the chat. Am I audible and the screen is clearly visible? G's in the chat. Good to go, and we'll quickly start. And meanwhile, if you have any doubts, you can ask me in the chat. I'll always be there in the chat as well. Parallelly, I'll look into it and I will give you the quick replies. Yes. And one three is asked how many questions we are going to solve. Around 10 to 12 questions we are going to solve in this session. So let's get started. So guys, we are going to discuss about Infosys mathematical ability question answers for the 2023. So let's get started without any further delays. And before going to start the explanation of each and everything, I would like to tell you guys, this is a placement season. All of you know, right? So around 30 plus companies is hiring soon. In order to get all the notifications quickly and based on your year of passing out, also we are segregated each and every detailed job posting in our Instagram pages like Instagram Prep Insta 2023. If you are a 2023 passed out batch, join the 2023. And if you are a 2022, join Prepinsta 2022. If you are 2024, Prepinsta 2024, join these type of year-specific Instagram handles so that you will get year-specific information related to your hiring of different companies. And if you want to reach us and solve your doubts, and if you have any queries related to any Infosys or other any companies, we have a cool community in Discord and Telegram. We'll always interact with you, and to get more job updates, join our WhatsApp and LinkedIn groups as well. So, and before going to start, so many people are asking about cheat sheet. So even I have opened the cheat sheet of Infosys. So the link is given in the description of this video. You can open the link and you can see all the questions asked by Infosys. So this is the total cheat sheet for the Infosys so that you can go across it and you can prepare well for your upcoming examination. So don't miss this cheat sheet. It will really help you for upcoming Infosys placement paper. So don't miss this opportunity. Go and check this link and we will get back to this entirely how the questions and everything. So let's get started with our question and answers again. So look into the first question. And before going to solve this question, guys, I'll always suggest you guys, please try to have some rough book along with some pen and try to solve along with me. I will give you hardly 10 seconds, 15 seconds to solve. But after that, I'll quickly start. Why? Because we have to discuss a lot of questions and different models they're asking in Infosys. So let's get started. and parallelly do with me and throw your answers in the chat. Okay, just look into the directions is given. Consider the below question followed by the two statements. What is the value of y? Here, the first statement is given as y square minus 25 is equal to 0 and y less than 6. Guys, in Infosys, I have seen data sufficiency related questions around 5 questions. So data sufficiency is one of the most important topic for Infosys. So don't try to skip these type of topics. Why? Because it's very important. Hard maximum you are getting 5 questions means it's not a small thing, right? So try to look into this how we can solve them easily and in a smart way. Just look into the statement one. Statement 1 is nothing but y square is equal to 25, right? Y square minus 25 means. So y square is equal to 25 means y is equal to square root of 25. So square root of 25 is nothing but plus or minus 5. So y may be either minus 5 or plus 5. So with the statement alone, I am unable to find the answer, right? So statement 1 alone is not giving you the answer. So wait for the time being, right? So 1 alone is not sufficient to answer the question. Let's look into the alone statement of 2, which is nothing but y is less than 6. Y is less than 6 means y can be either 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, any number, either 0, minus terms, anything. So here statement 2 alone also not sufficient. So if alone statements are not sufficient individually, then the third step we have to do, join them together. If together you are obtaining the answer, your answer will be together, or else both cannot predict the answer, right? So let's join them together. Let's see. So if you compare plus 5 and minus 5, both are less than 6. So by using these two statements together also, you are unable to predict the answer is 5 or minus 5. So this is some kind of tricky question they will ask you in the examination. For example, I will redesigning this question to understand you guys better. For example, y is given less than 0. If y is given less than 0, one value is plus 5 and one value is minus 5. So 5 cannot satisfy this equation, only minus 5 will satisfy. So joining these two statements together, you will get y value as minus 5 as a unique answer. But here they have given less than 6. So 5 also less than 6, minus 5 also less than 6. Again, you got the two values satisfying the 6, less than 6. So again, you are obtained with y values equal to two values. So again, you are unpredictable to the value of y. So in this case, we'll always go with both the statements together cannot help to solve this problem. So the question can be answered with the help of the either of the statement. Option D is not correct answer. The questions can be answered with the help of the both the statements together. Option C is also not correct. The questions cannot be answered with the help of the information provided. So option B is correct. Whatever the information they provided, so we can't solve the answer, right? So option B is correct. How many of you got the correct answer? See, guys, I have seen a lot of people are saying C as the answer. Is it true? Now tell me, is it true? Whatever the answers you have provided. So very simple questions, but will make a lot of difference in the examination. Even I come up with a good question in the data sufficiency as well. And frankly, I'm telling you, 90% people will do the mistake in this question. So I would like to listen the answers from you guys. So try to solve it. I'm giving you just 30 seconds. And meanwhile, I'll go through the chat. If any doubts of some students having some doubts, I'll solve them. Right. And in order to practice these type of questions, guys, please visit our Prepinsta Prime, and the link is provided in the chat by our moderator so that we can easily practice these type of questions more and more. Infosys is having the level of medium to above average difficulty level, but if you prepare properly in a constructed way or in a structured way, you can easily solve the questions. Only you need to know is how to solve the questions. So I am looking into the chat in between. I want to listen to the answers. Okay, no one is providing the answer, so okay. I hope everything fine. No one is given providing the answers in the chat, so I need to explain. Might be okay. So many people are giving the options like B and C. Let's look into the explanation, guys. I will do it in a very smart way and simple way. I don't give you the whole explanation. I just give you simple, straight away logic to hit your brain, and you can easily tell the answer. Just look at it. Consider the below question and following by two statements. What is the cost of each pen? Okay. So first step we need to do is statement one alone. So let's do this. Four pens and five pencils together cost is 24 rupees. So four pens plus 5 pencils cost is 24 rupees. So just look at here, guys. We have one equation with two variables. One equation with two variables, you can't solve the two variables, right? So statement one alone is not sufficient. Simple logic. The second statement alone. Let's verify. If the cost of the pen is reduced by 50%, guys, what is meant by 50%? Can I say the price is reduced by 1 by 2? So if earlier it is 100 rupees, now it is 50 rupees. Earlier it is P rupees, then it is P by 2 rupees. And 16 pens and 10 pencils together cost is 50 rupees. So 8 pens, but the cost is now 50%, which is nothing but P by 2, plus 10 pencils. So 10 pencils is equal to 50 rupees. And statement 2 alone also not sufficient to answer the question. So, in so many examples in the online, I have seen, frankly, I am telling you, even if without they're solving the questions, they're putting the answers wrongly in several websites. I have seen, which is nothing but online providers, other they are wrongly doing those type of problems. So 4p plus 10 pencils is equal to 50, right? So they're directly saying two equations, two variables, so we can solve the problem. So option C is correct directly. But it was wrong. Whenever you have a two equations, remember one thing, guys. Remember one thing. When you have two equations and solving the answer, you have to take care of little things. That is, I have wrongly written here. If you observe, it is not 8, it is 16. Right? So 16 by 2 is 8. So 8p plus 10 pencils is equal to 50. Guys, equation 1 into 2, just multiply 2 times the equation 1, which is nothing but 8p plus 10 pen. So if you carefully observe, 8 pens plus 10 pencils is equal to 24 rupees and into 2, right? So it is 48 rupees is the equation 1. And similarly, 8 pens and 10 pencils are also 50 rupees. How can it be possible? So these two statements are very similar with different values. So you can't solve the problem even if you use these two statements together. Just carefully observe. 4p double 8p, 5 pens double 10 pencils is equal to 24 into 2, 48. What is the second equation? 8p plus 10 pencils is equal to 50. How can you solve the both the equations if they together get cancelled? And this p and pencils value is also not same. So with all the information, the actual answer is not can be solved. It cannot be solved even the information is given in the two statements together also cannot solve this problem. So that's why always go for the well-trained courses so that you can able to solve these type of level problems in a each and every level. So many people will done the wrong thing in the internet as well. I have seen this type of problem solved by other people. They will directly say like first equation have two variables, second equation have two variables, you can solve it, but it's wrong. You can't solve. Why? Because those two statements are same. Okay, so just look into the next question. So data sufficiency question will put apart. So let's get into the few questions they are definitely asking based on permutation combinations. So yes, so many people are posting the answers. Okay, just look into the next question, guys. Quickly, I will discuss a lot of questions so that we'll don't get any delay. In how many ways five men and five women can be seated around a circular table having 10 seats such that no man is seated next to another man and no woman seated next to another woman? Just look at here, guys. Here, I don't prolong anything. It's simple logic. I will simply explain. I am trying to create a circular arrangement. See, there are 10 places. So, this is a circular table, and this is the 10 lines I have drawn for the 10 people seats. Remember, five men need to be sit and five women need to be sit, but they are never together, right? So, the information or the arrangement need to be like this: men, women, men, women, men, women. Like this we have to create, right? So whenever we have this type of format, we can easily solve the problem. And just look at here, we have five places for five women and five places for five men. You can start from anything. You can start from women to place first in the arrangement, or you can start from men to arrange in the circular arrangement. So we always know the circular arrangement formula is nothing but n minus 1 factorial. So first I am placing five women. So I'm fixing this woman and remaining five women need to place in four places, right? So in the circular arrangement, always remember it's n minus 1 factorial. So women arrangement is 4 factorial into and means and men arrangement. So remaining we left with five places. After circular arrangement, we left with directly five places. They are variable, right? So after circular arrangement, whatever we left with five places, they are not anymore circular based. We can place any man. Why? Because already women first time it is got fixed. So in order to learn all this theory and the basic foundation of how these things are coming up, always you need to go to our Prime website and you have to watch the theory, guys. Why? Because it's about probability and permutation combination of 2 hours lectures we have, so that you can easily understand these all the concepts with the beautiful animations. Okay, so men we have five places, five men is there, so 5 factorial is the answer. So total answer is 4 factorial into 5 factorial. Option D is correct. So many people will get confused. They will choose 4 factorial square or 5 factorial square. Both are wrong. So answer is 4 factorial into 5 factorial. Just look into the next question, which is the last question depending on data sufficiency I have taken. And I will quickly explain. This is I am treating as a assignment question for you. So I will explain and later after completion of the video, try to comment your answers. Even in the live also, it's better. So just look at here. A sum invested at R% per annum, simple interest. Find the R. So we need to find the rate of interest R. The sum is triple itself in 6 years. So whenever you have seen this type of data sufficiency, after this much explanation, I am telling you the shortcut. Simply quickly go to one alone case. One alone. Sum triples itself in 16 years. In order to solve this problem, you need to very good at simple interest and compound interest concepts. And we have a best shortcut for this type of problem, that sum is triple itself in 16 years means the sum you have to start with 100 and it is tripled means it is become 300, right? So in 16 years, in this 300 you will have your capital 100 rupees and 200 rupees interest. So this 200 rupees is interest, So for 16 years you got 200. So for 1 year, how much you will get? 200 by 16, which is nothing but 100 by 4, which is nothing but 12.5 rupees. So every year 12.5 rupees is nothing but the rate of interest is 12.5% simply. See how quickly I have created the answer. In order to understand this basic concept, guys, rather than using formulas. Frankly, I'm saying if you use SA is equal to PTR by 100, you won't get the answer as simple as this. In order to get the knowledge of all these things, please go through our prime theory lectures. This is the most structured oriented and best way oriented explanation we have. So one alone is sufficient to answer the question. So we got 12.5% as a rate of interest. So let's look into the second statement alone or not will be sufficient or not. The sum yield and interest of 750 rupees in 6 years. In 6 years, you got 750 rupees. So for 1 year, you will get 750 by 66 rupees. So 750 by 6 rupees. You don't know the initial capital. Without that, you can't find the rate of interest. Why? Because in PTR by 100, time is known 6 years, and P and R are unknown or unidentified values, right? So you have a two variables in one equation, you can't find the answer. So simply statement 2 alone is not sufficient. So 1 alone sufficient means uh, information provided. We can be answered with the help of the either or. Both the statements are not giving the answer, so either or you can't choose. The question can be answered with the help of the both the statement together. This is also wrong. So just look at here. The question can be answered with the help of any one of the statement, but not both. Yes, it is solving through equation or statement one, but not both, right? So option D you have to choose. So you need to be very good at the theory to eliminate the options also. And just look into the next question. So try to solve the question. So meanwhile, I would like to tell you one thing that so many people joined the live just now. So that I would like to tell you one more thing. We are providing cheat sheet for the Infosys, which is the link given in the description of the video, and you can see all the reasoning ability related questions so that you can start preparation. And if you see after reasoning, we have a mathematical ability, question and answers, and with a clear explanation. And if you have any doubt, 1%, you can always reach us through our Discord channel for doubt solving. And if you see all the mathematical ability and verbal ability, so everything we have created around 40 pages, which is nothing but into two, so total 80 will be there. So these are all verbal ability and reasoning ability and pseudo code questions. So everything is included. Numerical puzzles, it's very important for Infosys. So all are we have provided in the link of this video. So try to open this cheat sheet and complete this cheat sheet and try to practice these questions. It definitely help you guys. Okay, so let's get back to the questions, and we are already providing the link in the live chat also, so you can open it from there also. So just look into the problem and I'll quickly explain. So why? Because we are running out of a time here. Five chocolates needed to be placed in five containers. So we have five chocolates and three containers. Each container can hold all five chocolates. In how many ways can the chocolates be placed in the container if no container can be empty and all chocolates and the containers are different? Okay, just look at here, guys. No container is empty means at least one chocolate we need to place, right? So just look at here. If we have three containers, for example, I am creating a set, each container having one chocolate. So already three chocolates got completed. So one, one, one. So remaining we left with two chocolates, right? These two chocolates can be inserted in the first one or inserted in the second one or inserted in the third one. So we can make the arrangement as one container with three chocolates and another two containers with one chocolate. This is the one possible way. It may be 311 or 131 or 113, whatever it may be. We will do the arrangement later. First, guess the number of chocolates we can put in the containers. Next, if one chocolate is added to first container and second chocolate is added to the second container, and that's it, five chocolates got completed. So the second combination we can create from this desired output is nothing but we can create 2 comma 2 comma 1. So either you can create 3 1 1, or you can distribute the chocolates in three containers as 2 2 1. So in order to create these combinations, what is the NCR we need to create, which is nothing but NCR formula, how to use it. Just look at here. Simply how I can do is nothing but first assume that we need to select the three chocolates from out of five chocolates. So 5C3. And these three chocolates as a group, we can put in first container or second container or third container. So there are three possibilities, right? So we have to multiply with 3. So into two chocolates we have left with, under two containers we left with. Why? Because after placing three chocolates in the one container, we left with two containers. Two containers, two chocolates, n number, n places. The answer is n factorial. So answer is 2 factorial. So this is the 311 combination, which is nothing but I'm parallelly simplifying for your understanding. 5C3 is nothing but 5C2. Both are equal. NCR is equal to NCR minus 1. So 5C2 is nothing but 5 into 4 divided by 2 into 1 into 3 into 2 factorial is nothing but 2. 2 2 got cancelled. 5 4s are 20, 23s are 60. So here answer we got 60 plus, if you see, option C and option A got cancelled. Either option B and option D are your answer. Why? Because we need to add the second case also. Or means plus. Plus, just look at here, guys. Here I can say these two are identical, but here it is one chocolate. So first I need to select one chocolate, and remaining two chocolates I can split between those persons, right? So I am selecting one chocolate, spicy one, and this one chocolate pot or container is either first container or second container or third container, right? So again you have to multiply with three possibilities. And remaining we have four chocolates. Out of it, you have to select two. So simply 4C2. So if you multiply, sorry, 5 into 3 into 4 into 3 by 2. So 2 5s are 10. 10 into 9, 90. So on this side we got 90. So 60 plus 90, 150. So simple logic, all you need to create, and based on the statement NCR, NPR we need to use and just multiply and add. Or means always plus, and means always multiplication. This is what you need to know. And just look into the next question based on data interpretation. So first I will explain, guys. Don't do that. Okay. So it will be more, maybe the first time you are seeing this type of problem. So I will explain for the first 1 to 2 minutes. Why? Because it's a lengthy question. So remember, guys, in the Infosys, based on the data interpretation, they are giving around 5 questions. So this is the question I have taken. And if you see the data is given, and based on this, they have asked 5 questions. Even I have not taken the options. Okay, first we will solve the question, so that it may take the time of like 5 minutes for you in the exam, but it will really nice to solve the problem in 5 minutes. Why? Because you have a 5 questions to answer. These questions will be easily can be solved if you have a proper detailed information with you in a structured way. So let's look into the question what they're asking and how to solve in a smart way. I'll explain everything step by step. The first thing is, while you are reading data interpretation level questions, always have a note on the rough. Don't read the question twice. This is the first rule you need to follow. Don't read the question twice. So just look into here. Answer the question given below based on the following data. Natwarlal was a smart thief who decided to rob the three computers in the computer center, namely Tejas, Prithvi, and Vayu. So I have underlined this. Why? Because these three names are very important to me. Whoever the person, I don't bother about. He robbed the person he robbed the computers of one of their peripherals, attacking one computer each in every month of the first quarter of the year. What is the first quarter of the year? Which is nothing but one fourth of the year, right? One fourth of the year is nothing but first 3 months. What is first 3 months? January, February, and March. So this is the information given. And we need to create the table. Obviously, data interpretation, which is given as text to the information, is nothing but picture, is always this. So I am talking about computers. Which computer is uh, robbed on which month? So I have creating the columns and the rows combination so that we can easily get the answer. Okay, let's look into the next thing. He is thefting the peripherals, right? So the another column will be peripherals. Naturally have only three tools, that is screwdriver, pliers, and wire cutter. Okay, they have given the tools also. Any other equipment? That's it. So peripherals and these three tools. That's it. Each month he used a different tool. So every month is a different tool. Okay. Finally, his beauty comprises of printer, keyboard, and monitor. Okay. Just look at here. The peripherals are printer, keyboard, and monitor. So see how I am underlining the data. What are the key points I need? I am just underlining them. Why? Because I can't go for every time to the entire data. Even if you want, you can write in the rough work while you are doing, online. Why? Because you can't mark on the screen, but you can write on your rough book so that you don't have to read the data again. Where what is the peripheral they are given in the list, like printer or keyboard or monitor. Every time you don't have to read or search for the keywords. Okay, just look into the next question, next data they have given. He was able to build his own computer system. In January, Natralal is robbed Prudvi. Okay, Prudvi P. He did not use the wire cutter in the month. So wire cutter is not used here. And poor Vayo lost its keyboard when players did their trick. Just look at here. We don't know on which day the Vayo got robbed, but it lost the keyboard and the work done by the player. I don't know, but I will insert later. Wait for the information, but I will never read the data again. This is my agenda. Monitor was suspensible only to the edge of the wire cutter. Okay, so monitor, sorry, here is the peripherals, right? Monitor can be by wire cutter. So see guys, plier for keyboard and wire cutter is for monitor means for the remaining people. Okay, wire cutter cannot be here, right? So the last equipment we left with is nothing but screwdriver, right? So screwdriver will be definitely tool for the Prithvi. Okay, that's it. Okay, let's look into the next one. March was the unlucky month for the Tejas. Okay, just look at here, guys. March was the unlucky month for Tejas means Tejas have bad luck on that month means the Tejas was robbed on the March. If someone is robbed, he's unlucky on that month, right? So March, the Tejas is robbed. So Tejas robbed means Vayo will be theft here. So here is the keyboard and here is the player. So obviously all got filled. So monitor will be here and wire cutter will be here. Why? Because they need to come together. And the last thing we left with peripheral is nothing but printer. Here is the P. See, in order to create the solution, you may take 5 minutes, 6 minutes. But if you see, you can solve these questions very quickly. Which tool was used for Tejas? Tejas used with wire cutter. Next, in which month did Naturalar acquire the keyboard? Keyboard on February. Next, which peripheral did Prithvi lose? Printer. The month in which wire cutter was used. Wire cutter was used in March. Which computer lost its monitor? Monitor means Tejas. See how simply the problem got completed. So maybe the problem become huge. And remember, guys, data interpretation, they're asking 5 questions. You can spend 5 to 6 minutes on the data to pictorial representation or a tabular representation, and you can solve the remaining problems easily. It will take hardly 10 seconds for each question. Okay. Yes. How many of you understand? Please let me know in the chat so that we can go forward. Please respond in the chat how many can able to understand this problem. Yeah. So many of people got the answer. Nice. So let's look into the next question. So again, I'm telling you guys from now onwards, I will take the complex problem, but I will make it in very simple way. So try to note these shortcuts. It will be really helpful for you. Just look into the problem. 8 letters are drawn off from a can filled with a milk and it is then filled with water. Okay, just look at here. 8 liters are drawn off from a can filled with a milk. So it's pure milk initially, 8 liters drawn off, and then it is filled with water. Okay. This operation is performed 3 more times. So this operation performed already once. Again, 3 more times means totally this process is repeated for 4 times. This is what you need to remember while you are attempting these type of problems in the exam. So many people will think that 3 times is the max, but you will lose the problem. The ratio of the quantity of milk now left in the can to the total mixture is 16 is to 81. How much milk did the can hold originally? Guys, I am explaining this problem in a very tricky way. So be with me clearly. Just look at here. In order to get the milk left, what is the formula we always know according to elevations and mixture? X into 1 minus y by x whole power n, which is nothing but where y is number of letters we are removing, x is nothing but initial quantity of the total mixture, and n is the nothing but number of times replacement done, right? So whoever starts solving this problem from top to bottom, they will never reach the answer in a short way. They will end up with the wrong answers. So I am telling you the tricky way. Just look at here. 16 divided by 81, right? So left quantity divided by total quantity according to the problem. 16 by 81 can be written as 2 by 3 whole power 4. Am I right or no? See, 16 is nothing but 2 power 4. 81 is nothing but 3 power 4. So 2 by 3 whole power 4. And 1 by 3 I can written as 1 minus 1 by 3 whole power 4. So I am redesigning my ratio as my formula so that I can easily get the variables and I can easily solve the problem. I am not solving the x values, y values. I am trying to design my number or a fraction to the original formula. This is the best ways you need to learn while you are doing a lot of problems. So just look at here. 1 minus 1 by 3 whole power 4. Can I say n value is matched with the logic or not? So 4 times we need to do. So n value is 4. So both are same. And here y is nothing but 1. So tell me guys, y is nothing but what? How many letters you are removing, right? So here actually 8 letters are removing. So instead of 1, it need to be 8. Y by, right? So the numerator must be 8 means the denominator must be how much? Which is nothing but here 1 need to replace by 8 means you have to multiply with 8. If numerator is multiplying with 8, denominator also need to multiply with 8. So 3 into 8, which is nothing but I can say 1 minus 8 by 24. So 8 letters removing from total of 24 letters. So x is nothing but total number of quantity. So simply logic is the originally how much milk was there, which is nothing but the total capacity of the container or can is nothing but simply 24 liters. X is the value, right? So this is the way you need to solve these type of problems. Tell me how many of you got this logic. Again, still I am telling you guys, if you didn't get, please watch our prime video lectures, and it's very important to know all the shortcuts to crack Infosys examination problems. Why? Because they are actually simple if you know these type of tricks, but Infosys pattern was average to high level, so that even this question cannot solve with the normal prepared students. They need to have these type of logical improvisation of the concept. So many people recently joined, and I would like to tell you this again about our cheat sheet we provided for you all. Don't forget to go through the link in the description of this video, and please try to prepare from this cheat sheet so that you can able to attempt more number of questions in an effective way, and this will really help you. You can prepare verbal ability and puzzles, mathematical ability, and all we have included, which is very mandatory for Infosys, right? So let's get back to quickly to the question and answer so that we can have more number of questions to discuss. So just look into the next problem. A can do a piece of work in 100 days. So whenever you have seen time and work related problem, quickly convert either fractional method or LCM method or percentages method or formula method. We have a multiple things. But I'll always suggest whenever two or three people are given, just go for LCM or fraction method simply. So A can do a work in 100 days means per day work is 1 by 100. Even I won't explain everything step by step. So I'm just giving the straight away words. Next, B, C together can do the work in 20 days. So 1 by A is equal to 1 by 100 means 1 by B plus 1 by C together means it is 1 by 20 days. So per day work. Always we have to perform the calculation on per day work, not on the total number of days. Next, if B can do work in same time as that C and A together, then how long C alone can do the same work? Okay, just look at here, guys. They have given B per day work is equal to A plus C per day work. Number of days taken is equal means per day work also same. So B is equal to 1 by A plus 1 by C, which is nothing but 1 by B minus 1 by C is equal to 1 by A, right? Why I have created 1 by A? Because we know 1 by A value. So 1 by B plus, sorry, minus, give me one moment. I'm just erasing this. So 1 by B minus 1 by C is 1 by 100. So simple, right? Two equations, two variables, but we need C value, right? So I will subtract. So 1 by B, 1 by B will get cancelled. 1 by C plus 1 by C is 2 by C, which is equal to 1 by 20 minus 1 by 100. So LCM is 100. 20 will cancel 5 times. 5 minus 1 is 4. So 4 by 100. So 2 by C is equal to 4 by 100. This will cancel 2 times. 2 will cancel this 50 times. So 1 by C is equal to 1 by 50 such that C is equal to 50. So number of days taken by C alone is 50 years. Here they haven't given any logical oriented. Always you need to stick with the basics sometimes also. So they will test your advanced level skills as a previous problem as well as the basic foundation for these type of problems also. So try to practice more number of questions so that you will get this. Right. So just look into the next problem. A television manufacturing company has decided to increase the sales in order to beat the economic slowdown. It decided to reduce the price of a television set by 25% as a result of which sales increased by 20%. Okay, whenever increments, decrements, related problems is given, always go with this shortcut, guys, which is nothing but assume the company initial, the product price or whatever it may be, the product price is 100 rupees and their sales also 100 rupees. Sorry, sales also 100 objects or 100 products. So the total sales they got will be 100 into 100, 10,000. Why I have assumed 100 means 100 always give you the percentage quickly, right? So that's why you'll always choose. Next, if the price is reduced, the television set price is reduced. 75%, sorry, 25% reduced means the remaining will be 75%. 75% of 100 is 75 itself. That's why I'll always assume 100. Next, the sales got increased by 20%. 20% increment means extra 20 rupees we are getting for every 100 rupees. So simply 120 rupees. Then what is the sales result? 75 into 120, right? 120 objects and 75 rupees the each object, which is nothing but television set. And we can multiply it. 100 times is nothing but 7,500. 10 times is 750. 20 times will be 150. So which is nothing but 1500. So total 9,000. So earlier we are getting 10,000 rupees. Now we are getting 9,000 rupees. Definitely loss. So increment there is no chance. So 1,000 rupees we lost. If you lost 1,000 rupees, how much percentage on the initial one? Why? Because your profit or gain of the sales, you were always calculate on the previous sales, right? Previous your sales was 10,000. Now your sales was 9,000. You have to compare with previous year sales. 1,000 rupees we lost. 1,000 rupees is nothing but 10% of 10,000. So decreased by 10%. Option C is correct. So this is how you have to do this type of problems. So just look into the next question based on allegations and mixture asked in Infosys. So before going to that question and try to solve it on your own, and meanwhile I would like to tell you this, guys. In order to practice these type of questions, please go through our Prime and learn how much you can. Why? Because it's very important to learn the basics to advance. And for Infosys, if you want to prepare for quantitative aptitude, logical reasoning, verbal ability, data interpretation, we have everything. And you can learn here with every basics to advanced level company questions as well. And so many people are asking for cheat sheet. So again, I am telling you this cheat sheet is really helpful for you guys for your preparation. Don't miss it. And the link is also given in the chart as well. And last but not least, I would like to tell you this. Tomorrow also we are coming live, and I will even write what we are going to discuss tomorrow. So tomorrow again live will be there for Infosys, and we are going to solve puzzles, one video, and verbal ability, one video, and the third one is crypt arithmetic. These three sections also we are coming up with live, so don't miss this chance. So whenever you want to get the notifications quickly, try to subscribe to our channel and press on the bell icon so that you will quickly get the notification when we are instantly live. So tomorrow we have three sessions, that is puzzles and verbal ability and crypt arithmetic. These are the most important concepts, and you will have a very less information in the internet as well if you search also. So don't miss tomorrow's lectures and live classes. It's very really helpful for you guys. Okay, just look into the solution now. How can easily we can solve? Even I am not explaining anything. I even don't tell what is the concept and everything. I'll simply use my common sense and I will solve the problem. Find the ratio of milk and water in the mixture that gives 15% profit when sold at cost price of pure milk. So we need to find the milk to water ratio. So can I say this? Your profit, whatever profit you have, that profit will come from water, not from milk. Am I right or not? Why? Because they are selling at cost price of the pure milk. And water we always got for 0 rupees. Even if they're not mentioned, default we have to take it as water cost is 0 rupees. So milk will never give you any profit, only additional water is giving. So this water needs to give 15% profit. Don't solve any type of equation oriented. If you start equation oriented, even this slide is not enough for my solution. But if you think logically, without pen and paper, you can solve. Just look at here. For example, assume this ratio as a rupees. 3 rupees is the milk cost, and from water you are getting 2 rupees profit. So 2 rupees is how much percentage of 3 rupees? More than 50%, right? 2 rupees is more than 50%. Why? Because half of the 3 is 1.5 rupees. So this is not your answer. Next, milk is 20 rupees and water is 3 rupees. So this is your profit. So water is giving 3 rupees. 3 rupees of how much percentage in 20? 10% of 20 is 2 rupees. 5% is 1 rupee. Why? Because half of 10%. So 3 rupees. So you got 15% profit, right? Simple logic. And if you see, milk is 23 rupees, water is 20, sorry, water is 20 rupees. 20 rupees is 50% more than 23, right? So it cannot be your answer. Here milk is 20 rupees, water is 23 rupees. So even you are getting more than 100% profit. So this is also not your correct answer. So they have given the question in a smart way, and whoever will follow the blind formula oriented or theory oriented or traditional oriented concepts, they will never solve this problem in a smart way. So that's why they have designed the options in a smart way that one option only will get the 15% profit. So option B is correct. Now tell me how many of you understand, guys. So option B is correct here, 20 is to 3. And if you have any doubts, you can ask me now. And again, I'm telling you, last but not least, this is a placement season. In order to get all the drive related information, I always suggest you guys, please follow our Instagram handles, that is Pripinsta 2023. If you are a 2023 batch, 2024 Prepinsta 2024, for 2022 it is Prepinsta 2022. So we will post year specific hiring updates by all the companies, so you don't have to hesitate whether it is for you or not. We are already having filtered and we bifurcated all the placement drives whenever they're coming, and we are providing for the year specific to the students, so that you don't have to worry about the drive. Whenever you see the post in the particular channel of, for example, your 2023, if you are seeing the post in 2023 paper insta, you will definitely need to apply. That's it. And if you want to reach us and to clear your doubts, join our WhatsApp group and Discord. There you can get the doubt solving, everything from our mentors, and LinkedIn and Telegram for your all queries. Thank you so much. This is the end of the session. Again, I'm telling you, the cheat sheet link is in the description of the video, and you can go through this and prepare well. All the best. See you soon. Bye bye.